Hello, friends. This is Wyld Lee of Wyld Fempire, bringing you the emotional and energetic reading for the month of January, and in particular, this second week that begins on Moonday, January 9th. So I don't know about you, but I'm definitely feeling the energetics of the chariot this year, definitely feeling this desire, this momentum to bring different sets of structure into life. I hope that you are allowing those energies to move through and that they don't feel too pressury or full of stress. We can allow this to be a fun process. And so for this week in particular, we are being gifted the medicine of the Queen of Swords. This is my favorite card of the tarot deck. The Queen of Swords is all about fire and boundaries and clarity from an internal structure point of view. You can see she has her sword here, but it's pointed down. And the medicine and message that this queen always gives me is that we don't have to be loud or aggressive or defensive or take up a lot of space in a really ugly way in order to have boundaries or to get our needs met. Boundaries does not mean anger. Boundaries does not mean yelling. Boundaries does not mean rigidity. Boundaries is an internal job of knowing our preferences and our needs, and then learning how to become skillful in expressing those boundaries in a way that is well received by other humans. That's what boundaries are. It's learning the skills of self-intimacy and communication. And this might be a little challenging this week because Mercury is retrograde, and that's okay. We're all learning, we're all getting skillful in this department. The majority of us were not taught how to have holy boundaries when we were children and teenagers. It just wasn't a conversation that was happening in our culture. And that's okay. It's not good or bad or right or wrong. It's just the truth. And so this queen is here to invite us into the conversation of remembering our holy boundaries, of remembering that it begins first inside myself, that someone outside of me cannot tell me what my boundaries are. That's my responsibility. And when I give myself the time and attention and presence to listen and learn what my boundaries are, then I have the data and the information necessary to begin implementing my boundaries outside of myself. What a great little nugget of medicine for all of us this week. I hope that that transmission serves you well. I hope that you have everything that you need. And I would love to invite you. On January 12th, I will be holding a mystery class called The Initiation of the Inner Teenager. In this class, it's 1 hour, we will be investigating the pathways of coming into contact once more with the teenager that lives inside of us who didn't get their needs met at the appropriate time in our life. You may find that you really resonate with this if you are someone who has challenges with upholding your boundaries or even knowing what your boundaries are. If you have difficulty meeting awkward or uncomfortable situations or conflict. If you have discomfort around the idea of your own sensuality and pleasure. If you just in general feel pretty uncomfortable with taking up space or owning your own perspective and point of view, these are all signs that your inner teenager would really love to be given some space and an opportunity to integrate back into your system. It's like doing inner child work, except with the portion of us that was developing during puberty and our step into adulthood. So if that sounds delicious to you, I would love to invite you. You can connect with me in a DM or in my bio. Feel free to shoot me an email. There's also a link to sign up directly so you can get the Zoom details. It will be happening on Thursday, January 12th at 5:30 p.m. PST, and you are most decidedly invited. So please do come and play with me. Until then, take good care, and I will speak to you again next Moonday. Bye for now.